Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. It's another day of potatoes. So today we're gonna finish what we did yesterday, which is I gotta put peat moss into the tires and into the containers and put one of the compost manure bags, and then put the seedlings in there and hope for the best. So if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. I'm gonna turn you around. All right, so besides that, it's going to rain today eventually. I think sometime today, which is a good thing. That's why I want to plant the potatoes today. And what I'm gonna do is, obviously I'm still having issues with the cameras, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing beforehand, then come after, show you what I've done. I can't stay here and record me moving around and doing that stuff, even though I speed it up. The camera doesn't have the storage for it. I forgot to show you yesterday as well that I had planted a kohlrabi, a Chinese cabbage, a kohlrabi, more cabbage, and it looks like something is eating the Chinese cabbage. Great. And more cabbage. I was bringing them out here to test it out, to see if the water, it's actually good for the weather. So I did see that the cabbage here poked up. The kohlrabi has poked up. So I think sometime, not today, because my focus right now is potatoes, but if I get time, I do have to put away all the garden tools because it is going to rain. But I also need to finish the potatoes before the rain comes. So that's more important right now than the seedlings to go on the ground that I got inside. So let me go start doing what we're gonna do right now. We did do so if you saw the video from yesterday, we did the 1 scoop of some kind of manure, which we have rabbit and chicken bedding. Then I did 2 scoops of already broken down compost, and then I put 2 scoops of some kind of topsoil from the ground. And then now we're gonna go in, and I am gonna put peat moss on top of that. Then I'm gonna put the potatoes. Then I'm gonna cover it up with the bag of compost manure. So let me get started, and I'll show you when I come back. Alright guys, these potatoes are from Jung Seed, and we purchased these. I have like 4 different kinds of brands, and it was 3 pounds for $19.99. So I took out the Hickory Gold to plant, and I took out the Red Norland, and I have 3 more bags of these, but it's the German something. And I took out the rest of the MI Gardener to put them all in a pot. So the other thing I'm going to try is doing it in a basket. I saw a couple of videos of people doing them in a basket. They got a big yield, so I'm just going to try it and see what happens. Alright, like I usually say, repeat after me. This is for my insanity, not yours. So here in the beginning of the tires, Essie, the first tire on this side, we have MI Gardener's Yukon Gold, and it was the last 3. I'm not going to put no more potatoes in there. I'm going to do 3 at a time because it is a lot of space. Now I'm going to cover it up with one of the bags of compost manure. And I love this brand. It's very dark, very rich. I only buy it when it's on clearance, and that's usually when it's off season. I mean, I'll even fight for a broken bag and pay like 50 cents for it. And I wanted to show you, but it disappeared. It does have worms in it. That's how good the soil is that they sell. Let me see if I can find it for you. But there was a worm in here. I saw it. Oh, there it is. You saw it here. And it's still composting some of the mushrooms that they put in there. So check out the worm. Came straight from the bag. And that worm will give me lots of worm. Oh, here's another one. Check it out. So this is called the compost manure bag. I find it in any store here. Walmart sells it. Rural King sells it. Tractor Supply sells it. So Loaves sells it. So I usually wait to the end of the season. Right now they're like almost $5 a bag. So I wait until like October, November when the season is over, and then I go to the stores and I check who has it on sale. And if they have it on sale, then I just go to whatever store has them in stock and complain that, you know, the other store has it on sale, and they'll give you the same price because they don't want to lose your business. So they'll compare to the pricing. So let me continue. All right, Essie, for your insanity, tire number 2 has the Russet Burbank right there. You have the Quebec right there, and the red Pontiac right there. All right, Essie. Hickorberry Gold from Jung Seeds. I got 4 in here, 4 in here, 3 in here, but I'm gonna put a sweet potato to see if the sweet potato grows, because that's an experiment, people. So, as of right now, mentally speaking, I'm gonna put in my notes that for the 3 pounds in Jung Seed, seems to be a better value than Mi Gardener, but I gotta see how they grow. So it's just a mental note, but I gotta wait to the end of the season when I do end up it's a neighbor. When I do end up seeing how much I get out of each one, that would be the final decision. So I'm gonna continue with the Pontiac Red, I think, and then if I get to do more, then let's see. All right, guys, all the containers and the tires are full. So this was once again Mi Gardener. Mi Gardener, we had a purple from Jung Seed. Purple, I changed it to 5 because I think it should have enough space. I did 1 of the purple, 3 of the red, I think it's red Pontiac. I did the 5 Pontiac, 5, or is it German Pontiac? I don't know, I'll give it to you in a minute. 5. Then this one has 3 of the red, 2 of the German white. Then this is 3 of the red, 3 of the red, then the German, and then 3 of the German, except this one had its own soil, so I don't need to put soil in here. I just have to cover it up. Alright guys, totally forgot that I was supposed to be recording this. I did 1 layer in the tires and the bins over there of straw. Just a small little layer. I can still see the potatoes through because I don't want them to go bad. And then here, I totally forgot to show you that I did 1 little layer of the straw. I put the potatoes down and then I put the soil, just a little layer of the soil out. Now, one of these, I'm going to put another layer of the straw with another layer of soil and try the attempt. Actually, I'm going to do both and sacrifice it just to test it out and see how it comes out, because I do have still 6 pounds of potatoes. Yep. So I do know I have the 10 red bags over there that I still have to do, and I think that's it for potatoes. I don't think I have any more potato seeds, so that's it. So let me continue and then I'll show you the end result. I will be putting a top layer of the compost manure bag into each tire and the bins, just to give it an extra cover. But I'll be back. All right, Essie, once again for your insanity, we have layered the German butterball in the white container. We did 6, 12, 15 seeds in here of potato, and this one has 6, 7, 8, 9 seeds. And then don't forget, once they start growing, I will keep adding either the straw, or I can even continue doing the soil. No matter what, once I pull these tires out, obviously this is my growing section, all this right here. So technically speaking, the soil can just stay here until I'm ready for the following year or the fall. The other thing I layered was, we have a layer here of 10. So 5 in the bottom was the red something, I think. Yeah. Or the Quebec red. One of those. And then the top is the white German butterball. So then I covered it with the straw. So don't forget, the first layer already had soil. We put the 5 potatoes. Then I layered it with the straw, put 5 more of the butterball, and then covered it with soil. So let's see what happens. We gotta wait a whole entire couple of months to see what happened. And then the rest of the containers, I just covered it with straw. When I see them poking, I can either do straw or soil. I might alternate, for the simple fact that it might be easier if I alternate between the straw and the soil, because I don't want to end up using all my soil bags. So right now we're going to go do the red bags and put the potatoes in it. Alright guys, whew, I am done. So I did the 10 bags with the white German something potatoes. I'm sorry, it's been a long hour and the rain looked like it's about to come. So I finished the 10 in the red bags. The bags, as you can see, are taller, same circle length, width, or whatever you want to call it. So I guess they're worth the extra money. We'll see eventually when I pull the potatoes. I made the other bed number 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope, bed number 14, because this is 13 over here. Here's 14. So don't forget, I've been putting all kinds of stuff in this bed and covering it with the tarp. No longer has a tarp. I pulled the tarp out, put it on top of that bed to see if it kills for the onions, the cover cropping. I feel the drops coming. And then I did put some of the compost, 1 bag of the compost manure in there. I covered it up with the boxes. Obviously it looks a little bulky right now, but at least I can grow around the edges until the bottom, until the middle bulks down and becomes actual soil. So my guess will be sometime in the fall. This, I can only use the edges, which is fine. What else did I do? I finished all the potatoes. Now I'm cleaning up to make sure I put everything away, throw garbage away. Here is all the potatoes we did the other day, and I still got one more bag, 3-pound bag of potatoes. So I am gonna hide them, try to keep them away from sun as much as I can, because I don't know what to do with them right now. So the only other thing would be fill out one of these pools with soil. That would be my last resort. The other thing was I got the middle of this bed that I can do, but I didn't want to put them in ground because of all the bugs that ate up the potatoes last year. So if anything, I'll have Lexton do holes in another container and do another container, like that kind of thing. But that's it, guys. Whew, that was a lot. But thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.